No fucking wonder there's a male loneliness epidemic. You fuckers don't know how to date. This guy asked me, he was like, do you want to hang out on Thursday? And I was like, yeah, let's do it. So Thursday rolls around. I'm waiting all day for him to text me when we're hanging out, what we're doing, where we're going. And he never does. The day passes. It's Friday now. Friday afternoon, actually. And he texts me. He's like, so when can I see you? You could have saw me last night. But I didn't say that. Instead, I said, oh, I'm off of work at 5:30 tomorrow. Let's do something then. And he's like, all right, bet. Sounds good. So tomorrow comes around. Tomorrow is today. I get off of work at 5:30 and I check my phone. No texts. Right, we're supposed to be hanging out, but I have got no confirmation. Don't know where we're going. Don't know what we're doing. Don't know what time. So I text him. I'm like, hey, what are we doing? And he goes, I'm bad at choosing. I don't know. You pick. Bro, do not piss me off like that. Do not piss me off. Luckily, I am full of ideas. So I spew a couple. I'm like, do you want to make slime like it's 2016? Or do you want to go to this haunted house? Please, I really want to go to this haunted house really bad. I love Halloween. And he's like, oh, that haunted house looks fun. And I'm like, right? Right? I love haunted houses. But he says, but usually haunted houses aren't that scary. Okay. What the fuck does that have to do with anything? Are we going or not? So I was like, okay, well, if you want to do something different, like, pick a plan. Make a fucking plan, baby girl. So then he asked me, do you have Netflix? Yeah, I do have Netflix. Why? What's your grand idea? And he goes, how about we watch the scariest movie on Netflix? By the way, I can't drive tonight. Oh, so you want me to drive 40 minutes across the city to your house with my car, my gas money, to Netflix and chill on the first date? First, with my Netflix account, mind you. I think the fuck not. No. And I was rooting for this one. I was really rooting for this guy. He was so cute. He seemed so nice. He thought I was funny. But oh my fucking God, bro. Where's your fucking spine?
Listen, you weren't born to blend in. You were born to stand out, to build, to fight for something that matters. Every time you say, I can't, you hand your power to fear. But fear is a liar. It tells you to quit when you're one step away from your breakthrough. You don't need permission to rise. You don't need approval to chase your dream. All you need is that spark inside you, the one that refuses to die. So get up, show up, push harder, because the world doesn't remember the ones who almost tried. It remembers the ones who refuse to give up.
My best piece of dating advice is that your life would change if you walked away at the first sign of disrespect. At the first sign that indicated to you that they weren't really interested in you as much as you were in them, that you were overgiving, they were undergiving, that you were providing and they were taking, okay? So if you just had a little bit more self-respect, it would take you much further. And you've got to be brutally honest with yourself. And until then, I will.
Women don't respect men who do these 5 things. Number 1. Women don't respect men who beg for their attention. Let's start with this bitter but necessary truth. A man who begs for attention loses his dignity before the conversation even begins. When you're calling non-stop, texting repeatedly, checking her online status every 5 minutes, trying to force her to notice you, you are not being romantic. You are being needy. When you beg for attention, what you're really telling her is, my world doesn't turn unless you spin it. And that's when she starts pulling away. She starts replying late. She starts disrespecting your time. She starts treating you like an option because that's what you've become. Bro, understand this. A man who knows his worth doesn't chase validation. He moves with quiet focus. He lets absence speak for him. Because when you're truly valuable, your silence is louder than any text.
Cómo ganarte el respeto y la atracción por parte de una mujer. Las mujeres lo único que quieren de los hombres es atención. Por eso salen a los antros casi semidesnudas, por eso se maquillan cuando van a la tienda, por eso suben fotos de sus nalgas en redes sociales, por eso perrean hasta el suelo en todos los antros, en los bailes. Por lo tanto, tu atención tiene un valor para ellas. Lamentablemente en esta época actual, los hombres regalan su atención, dándoles likes, regalándoles cenas, sacándolas a pasear, diciéndoles que son bonitas a cada rato. Hacen todo esto, por lo tanto las mujeres no valoran, ni respetan, ni necesitan la atención de migajeros. Tú quieres resaltar por encima de esos migajeros. Tú quieres que las mujeres te vean a ti y digan, ¿por qué este no me hace caso? Por lo tanto, tu atención no se regala. Tu atención es escasa. El oro, ¿por qué es tan valioso? Porque es escaso. No lo encuentras en todos lados. Tu atención debe ser exactamente igual. Porque cuando una mujer ve que tú no te estás arrastrando por ellas, que tú tienes respeto por ti mismo, que tú no estás llorando por atención, automáticamente te vuelves más atractivo para ellas y van a decir, este güey no me hace caso. ¿Por qué? ¿Qué tiene él? ¿Qué está haciendo él? A lo mejor ya tiene más mujeres, a lo mejor ya tiene dinero, a lo mejor ya tiene un futuro asegurado, por eso es que no me necesita a mí. Si ves, tú tienes la atención que ellas quieren. Haz que tu atención sea valiosa y escasa, no regalándola.
Masculine dudes do not have female friends. We have women that we cool with. That's different. Having women that you cool with is a different ball game. But to sit up there and have female friends? Nah, bro. Nah, we don't do that. If they ain't not trying to smash, then that's it. We ain't kicking it. We ain't hanging out. We ain't sitting up talking on the phone, talking about problems and all this stuff. Nah, we ain't here for that. We trying to.
Being a single man isn't sad when you survived a woman who almost destroyed you. See, most men think loneliness is pain, but the real pain is sleeping next to a woman who secretly hates your strength, envies your peace, and drains your purpose. The Bible says, "Better to dwell in the wilderness than with a contentious and angry woman." That wasn't poetry, that was prophecy. Because a toxic woman will smile at you while she studies how to dismantle your soul piece by piece. She'll pretend to love you, but she's feeding off your energy. That's spiritual warfare disguised as romance. Understand this, my brother. Every man must be tested by a woman before he becomes the man God intended. Some women are lessons, not lovers. Some are weapons built to expose your weakness. And once you survive that kind of woman, you become dangerous, calm, mysterious, detached, and unbreakable. You stop chasing beauty and start seeking peace. You stop worshipping love and start protecting your purpose. Because the man who survives heartbreak doesn't return the same. He returns wiser, colder, and closer to God. He becomes the storm that no woman can manipulate again.
Hay algo que ella nunca se imaginó. Que fueras tú quien decidiera terminar antes. Ella siempre creyó tener el control. Siempre pensó que tú estarías ahí sin importar qué hiciera. Se acostumbró a tu paciencia, a tu amor incondicional, a que soportaras sus juegos, sus indiferencias y hasta sus desprecios. En su mente, tú nunca te irías. Tú eras la constante, el hombre seguro, el que siempre esperaría por ella. Y por eso, nunca pensó que tendrías el valor de dar un paso al frente y dejarla primero. Ese momento cuando tú decides marcharte, es un golpe directo a su ego, no a su corazón. Porque para ella no se trata de perder amor, se trata de perder el control que siempre creyó tener sobre ti. Hoy quiero hablarte de eso, de lo que pasa cuando un hombre despierta, abre los ojos y deja atrás a la mujer que lo daba por seguro. Quiero que entiendas por qué ella nunca lo pensó, cómo reacciona cuando ocurre, y lo más importante, lo que significa para ti recuperar tu poder personal. Este no es un video de venganza, es un recordatorio de que tu valor no se mide por cuánto aguantas, sino por la dignidad con la que decides soltar. Las mujeres que juegan con los sentimientos de un hombre parten de una idea equivocada. Creen que ellos siempre estarán ahí. ¿Y sabes por qué? Porque al inicio tú le diste todo. Le entregaste tu tiempo, tus detalles, tu corazón. Estuviste disponible, fuiste comprensivo, le mostraste tu amor de 1000 maneras. Ella interpretó eso como debilidad. Creyó que mientras más te entregaras, menos capaz serías de dejarla, y ahí nació su error.